falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
Really? Really? Oh, he's my brother first and foremost, so I don't care if he commits genocide. But, well, he ruined my nail polish, so you have to kill him. Anyone else in favor of killing him and seeing if we get a better Imperius next time around? Like, my god, he's an outrageous cunt. He's simply outrageous.
Malthael tried to keep me from entering Pandemonium. I must be moving faster than he anticipated. Now, I will cross this wilderness, past the wreckage of countless battles between angel and demon. Somewhere out there is the Pandemonium fortress, where the Angel of Death waits for me.
Judgmental grandfather flail of death. Fitting.
Why would Imperius want you to follow him? I don't like this.
He's actually Diablo in disguise. It's the only answer.
There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will show you what must be done.
I like to think he's gonna, take his armor off and show, so like, okay, this is Angel Anatomy 101, I'm only gonna show you this once. And he just, cuts himself open and starts giving us a lesson. Then keel's over. Job done! New Imperius. Then we are all happy. I do like that image though, someone giving, Biology 101 lesson by dissecting themselves, and they start, taking out the organs and showing them around the class. And putting them back in and cleaning off the gum some asshole stuck on it. Maybe like cutting off a bit of the organ. That'll grow back. Is this a funny image? War-scarred Ravager. That's a new type of demon. I've seen these demon troopers before, but these seem more grizzled. Well, not less grizzled. To be truthful. Thank you.
We do not have the luxury of time.
Then maybe stick with me, and just, or teleport me through or something. Like seriously, I think he's trying to reclaim his title as head asshole, with gigantic stick up his ass. Like seriously, he's just trying to hurry, but simultaneously being incredibly awkward. Really, that was the only thing keeping that thing on the thing? Christ. That it's clearly not up to health and safety code. There, like, if you didn't catch it there was like a small little metal, there was a metal chain. It was a large chain, but it connected to here, and I just clicked it, and the whole tower went careening off. Looks like we're gonna get down there at some stage. Looks like somewhere where we could be. Actually, there is two, but disconnecting one is enough to disconnect both. And we'll hear the war at some stage. Just want to get through a bit further. Then we'll stop and listen to the war.
Must I do everything for you?
Yep, he's trying to reclaim his title. Definitely. No two ways about it. They're all dead. Grab these. Banished Firewing. But yeah, like I said, I'll have a look. I listened to all the lore in a bit. Just once I bit further. Restless Punyal from Beyond. That's a new one. Belphegor, Siege Runekeeper. Cool. Maybe here's hoping to drop something nice. It's over here now. For a moment there, it was, you know, suddenly taking a lot more damage. I got very excited there. It's like, remember when I could summon those cow demons and whatnot, and suddenly enemies would just be blitzed down.
That is a siege rune. Bring it with you.
I wish you'd tell me what the fuck's going on.
When I was forced to admit my beliefs were wrong, I was lost. I was afraid I would always feel that way. But instead, a sense of calmness has come over me. No longer at war with myself.
A false belief will hold you back in the same way a true belief will set you free. Now you have your freedom, Cormac.
And else? Ooh, yeah.
Despite all of this, I find myself with hope for the future.
Ah, you're talking about Irena.
No, no, of course not. I mean, I do find her company stimulating. Yeah, I do enjoy her unique way of looking at things, but I mean, no.
I wager she'd be interested to know you've left your vows behind. You should tell her.
What? I mean, she is quite interesting. So, yeah, I suppose so. Perhaps I should. Maybe.
How would you work that into a conversation, though? So, I left my chastity vows behind. Like, how do you work that in? I assume there's chastity vows. Like, what other vows would he be talking about? Well, I'm sure there's plenty of other vows, but, you know, that would be relevant.
Do you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege runes that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the runes, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
That would be asking too much.
Indeed. Like, seriously, would it be too much to ask to just put a sword in the guy's back and, you know, see if we get a better one next time? Like, really? Maybe they'll eventually cop on and realize, maybe I shouldn't be such an outrageous cunt. Asking a bit too much, really. Someday I'll lie bleeding in a ditch, dying. Wait.
I'm returning to town.
Let's go back here. It's quieter. Someday I'll lie someday I'll lie bleeding in a ditch, dying. And I'd always imagine that on that day I'll tell my apprentice of my trip to the High Heavens. But Pandemonium has already proven itself the stranger land by far. Seeing demons that fight battles long ended, bizarre creatures that should not exist, and more. Who knows? Perhaps the object of the crusade lies here as well. In any case, I should hurry. With each moment, thousands more die in Sanctuary, and Malthael's power grows. Or how do you say his name?
The Ravagers were among the most fearsome soldiers of hell. Having grown accustomed to the taste of war, they remained in Pandemonium long after the last siege of the fortress ended. Now, they regard the realm as their own and terrorize any angels who venture onto the battlefields. Pandemonium is a vast, chaotic realm, and many demons remain scattered throughout it. In particular, the war-scarred marauders were unwilling to return to the Hells, and they have taken to pillaging the remaining angelic outposts in the battlefields. They may not be the most powerful of their kind, but they are clever and insidious, and no strangers to war.
Well, they died just as easy as everyone else, so all's well there. Oh, there's the two kids. Well, they're still alive. So where did they get the sword and shield from?
Leave me alone. I'm getting drunk, and no, I'm not sharing.
Talk to Hadrig about that dagger. You still don't know who killed your brother.
Oh, give it a rest. The bloody Thieves Guild did it.
You don't know that.
And you don't know when to leave a man to his drink.
Ooh, the way this is shaping up, we might get another quest for him. What about you? We got another dialogue.
You, mentioned that I should speak with Irena. I don't think I can do that.
Ah, that's a pity. So, Lyndon has a second chance with her.
That cad? She's already seen right through his lecherous ways. Surely he'd have no luck. Would he?
Perhaps she will grow to admire his persistence and his courage. Come now, friend. You face death every day. Irena's not going to kill you. Probably.
It's always a possibility. Shit be wackio.
Irena? I, was... Never mind. It was of no importance.
Cormac?
Yes. Well, Irena, I just wish to inform you that, I've left the Order. I'm no longer a Templar, nor bound by their rules.
What are you saying?
I would like it if, I mean, when this is over, would you consider, adventuring at my side?
Of course I would. I would be honored to fight alongside you. I feel as close to you as I did to my sisters.
Oh. Yes, of course. Sisters. Indeed.
Cormac, jeez. Oh, you poor bastard. Certainly friendship is not a bad thing, but when you're hoping for one thing and you get another... Another might be good on its own, but when you want something else, it kinda sucks. You know? Like, you may love gold, but you get... but you really wanted a platinum thing, and you get gold instead, and you hopes build up for platinum. Gold just seems like such a letdown.
The city is dark and ruined, yet you look lovelier than ever. How do you manage it?
I stay focused. Oh, and I ignore flattery.
Well, that's a pity. Flattery is one of my specialties.
For a moment there, I thought the smuggler the scoundrel got very drunk. Was actually talking to Drom. I was very confused. Very excited though. My shipping senses were taking over.
Lyndon left a dagger here earlier. I'm guessing you're behind that.
Anything interesting about it?
Let me look. It's well crafted for a Kingsport blade, and the hilt seems to be hollow. Someone hid a note inside. Here, you should take it to Lyndon.
Alright, what else you have to say?
A thought on what you said. You may have been right. Can't bear the thought of another friend's death.
Good point. Better to spend your life alone, with no friends at all. Much better that way.
Do you ever just say something like a normal person? But you have a point.
Drom's such a snarky bastard. You gotta love it. It's beautiful.
They will run when they see us.
Yeah, they certainly did. All the fallen lunatics that were my, part of my cohort just fucked off. Can't give the note to the guy yet. Have to wait a bit. Since they're in delicate armor and from this distance vaguely enough similar, I thought it was like the same guy twice. I was very confused.
I see death everywhere. Even when amongst the living, I see the specter of endless night. But you are different. Death's shadow surrounds you. It obscures all else.
Well, that's not reassuring.
The Zakarum Church always held an unhealthy sway in Westmarch, even after the ascension of rulers more interested in power than religion. When the true nature of the faith was finally exposed, however, it completely eroded any influence the church had over civil affairs. And rightly so, I might add.
What was the true nature, though? I think, wasn't the demon corrupted? Which is what this guy is about purging.
I tried to leave the city today, but the gates are all closed. The guards won't let anyone in or out.
What are you going to do?
Stay here and hide, I guess. I am a coward.
Stop that. You're a good man.
To balance, I'm waiting for all her limbs to, start flailing out like olive oil. I know something about her voice.
The people of Westmarch are starting to rebuild the city and bury their dead. Their strength is an inspiration. But there are children that witnessed their family being torn apart. Others climbed over piles of corpses to get to safety. What will they make of the world when they grow up? The city has scars that will linger for generations.
Indeed.
Deckard Cain wrote much about the Pandemonium fortress. He kept meticulous notes, drew sketches, and even made some maps. But nothing matches what is there now. The fortress has changed so much since Malthael took over.
That's actually a nice little nod. Sorry if you can hear the chair, but that's a nice little nod to like you went to Pandemonium previously in the first game. Sorry, in the second game. So it's a nice nod to say like it's different now. The guy changed it. It's a nice little nod.
Peter and Lara have been playing hide from the monster all day. Such imaginative children.
I hope you're right.
Of course I am.
Maybe we should have a wander over here to the kids. Wish I knew what they had said. Maybe I'll leave and come back. I might rejig it. Probably not.
I joined a caravan of refugees heading to Bramwell, but we never made it there. Brigands slaughtered everyone. I ran into the forest and hid for days before I dared come out. How am I ever going to find my son?
How did you even get out? The guards aren't leaving anyone out. I guess they must have snuck out or something.
I'm returning to town.
Anyway, I'm going to do what I thought. Damn it, didn't reset the kids' conversation. Then again, they're playing hiding from a monster, and that's not really hiding now, is it? Probably different kids. Alright, I'm going to play for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to call quits, as like I said, I need to go do stuff today. And I'm playing for way too long as it stands. Barbed Lurker, Ancient Beast. Primordial Scavenger, Ancient Beast. These are Primordial Scavengers. Guess what we... Oh, they got two forms. Big bulky bastard form and a non one. Yeah, the big bulky bastard form enjoys blocking your attacks.
Pandemonium is a harsh realm, and its inhabitants must be resourceful to survive, but none more so than the scavengers, who armor themselves in the very rock